obviously you hooped at a high level, but what was your first sport?
My first sport was always ball.
Okay.
I actually played chess growing up. A lot of people don't know that about me. I grew up playing chess at first, and I was good at it. I actually traveled for chess and everything. Like I was good. And then as that died out a little bit, you know, that's when I transitioned into hooping.
That's tough.
And like hooping was like the main thing from there up until today.
Shit, man. Maybe when your hooping days is done, you may want to start up a little chess.
Might have to.
For sure.
Feel me?
So what made you pick up hoops?
What made me pick up hoop? When I was in elementary school, like I mentioned, my boy Bosh, we was in the same class and all. So he'll always be like going to the courts, playing and stuff like that. So I started tagging along, you know, and we'll always be in the courts. Like from there, it was just like we'll always just go to the courts after school, go hoop. You know, his brothers hoop, you know, but you know, his older brothers hoop, so you know it passed over to him, passed down to him. So I didn't have any older brothers or anything. So when I started going outside with him, I seen like they was in the court. So it was like, you know, I picked it up from there. You know.
For sure, yeah. Man. That's the power of friendships and ball.
For real. So at the same time, choosing your circle is important. You know what I'm saying? You wanna be around the people that is doing the right things, and that's going to stir you in the right direction. That's like really important, you know, for the youth and the community. You know, sometimes when I go back to my neighborhood and I don't see like nobody in the courts, it hurt me. You know what I'm saying? It hurt my heart, because I'm just like, growing up, I used to see like in the growing up, it was people in the courts
like from a distance away,
from morning to night, literally like from morning to night, and it's like, the fact that it's empty now is crazy. Like, it's like, what is everybody else doing? Like, for the course to be empty like that, you know, on a nice summer day too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's sad. You feel me? So,
nah, absolutely.
We not being kids no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not. Yeah, it's crazy.
When did you know you wanted to take it serious? I mean, I know you playing with your homies.
All right, so that's a good question, because it was just for fun at first, and then when I got to middle school, I went to school across the street from my neighborhood, and then like it was like 7th grade, I transferred to a different middle school. So from there, I tried out for the team, and I made the team, and that's when they started the you know, they had the PSAL league and stuff like that. So
Champs League and all
Champs
that.
And yeah, all of that. So I was in that league, and my boys was also in the league too, like but from the school across the street from where we lived at. So and I made the team, we playing against each other and everything, and that's when I was like, oh, okay, like I made a team, you feel me? I feel like, you know, I could do this, you know what I'm saying? Like, so from there, that's when I was like, all right, I'm gonna just be trying to try out for different teams. Then, you know, AAU start coming in the picture, summer tournaments, all the, you know, so the list goes on from there. So that's when I really seen like, oh, okay, I think I could do this. Like,
got you. So things really start picking up for you that 7th grade year when you transferred.
Yeah.
Got you. So now coming out of 8th grade, coming out of middle school, what are some of your high school plans? The school that you ended up attending, was that your first option? Did you have any dream high school? I know a lot of kids from your neighborhood that played ball, that almost everyone thought to themselves, I'm going to JFK. A lot of people thought that growing up.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts growing up?
Yeah, so my path was different. My path was like, it was tough, because I chose the wrong school going into my freshman year of high school. So I went to like Morrisania, you know, it was like a B division school and stuff like that, but it was literally right by Frederick Douglass.
Okay.
You know, but they also they would be Division 2, I believe.
Yeah, they was B division.
With the Kevin and
Douglas,
Musa, so just seeing that, I'm like, you know what, they doing and they getting recognition in the B division, you know, let me see what I could do there. But it was a bad move, you know what I'm saying, just for my journey, you know what I'm saying. So I ended up transferring from there, and then I went.
How soon did you transfer from there?
I finished out the season. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And you know, with African parents, they want you to finish out. Like you can't just be out here moving around. They was already like on the fence about me, like even wanting to transfer. You know what I'm saying?
You played JV there?
I know I played varsity. I went straight to varsity because it was B division. So it was like, you know, I don't even think they had a JV, honestly. Like, you know, so I did good there too and everything. You know, I performed, but it wasn't good for my journey. So I ended up leaving. I went to Wings Academy. They recruited me. You know, I started playing summer ball. They was seeing like, you know, yo, let's recruit
this. How tall
dude.
are you now at the end of your freshman year?
At the end of my freshman year, I'm probably like 6'2" at the time.
Okay.
So yeah, 6'2" at the time. So, you know, I'm like catching my first dunks and everything. Like, you know, I'm growing. You know, I'm seeing more of my game developing and everything. So it was just like, all right, you know, I got to make a move. Like I'm seeing myself developing into a player that has potential. So they recruited me, ended up going there. And
how'd you prepare now, knowing like, yo, I'm going in the Wings. This is 2010 summer, so they're fresh off of Jordan Aaron. They made a Final Four run. They're returning Deontay Houston. They're returning. You had Yoshi. Josh. You had Justin. You had Steven Gomez. You had AMD. You had dudes there.
I'm actually lying. Backtrack. I went to St. Ray's first. I went to St. Ray's first. So basically, after that school, I went to my pops. I'm like, yo, pops, yo, I gotta make this move. Like, you feel me? So I ended up going to Catholic school. I went to St. Ray's my sophomore year. I went to St. Ray's. Mind you, you know who they had there. They had Dingle, Okoro, you know, Myron, Shane. You know, they had all of them over there. So they were stacked. But I'm just like, yo, if I want to be a good player, I got to be around the good players. You know what I'm saying? I got to see what they doing. I got to just be around that atmosphere. I didn't feel like I was getting better in the B division. So it was just like, I can't be there and be the best player. Like, nobody's there to push me.
Yeah.
So seeing that, once I started putting myself in environments where I'm around good players, it helped my game develop. So now I'm at St. Ray's. Pops dropped a bag to be there. It's Catholic school. You coming from public to Catholic, you gotta drop a bag there too. So played JV there. We had a solid JV team, you know. Now you going against Rice.
Now, how does that work?
It's a step up.
If you just play B varsity, which technically, if you're on a varsity system, how do you go back to playing JV?
So I would say that the B varsity was similar to
the talent level.
The talent
I'm saying,
level
like, as far as, and I ain't trying to get St. Ray's in trouble or that, but from a legality standpoint, like, how is that even possible when you play varsity?
I mean, paper? It was because at the end of the day, you could say politics and all. You know, that's a big thing that people say, like politics, all of these things. But at the same time, my game wasn't ready for.
It wasn't ready for. It wasn't. Not fact. I'm just saying, like, was there ever a conversation of like, yo, you could get in trouble for playing a kid at the JV level who played varsity somewhere else?
That's a good question, honestly.
Did that ever come up in talks at all?
I guess we'll not. I mean, I don't know, because coming from there, I guess because it was a lower division, they just let me rock out. Honestly,
I got you.
So I think that's just what it was, you know.
So